Hello everyone, I'm Alana and welcome to my vlog channel. I still have eye makeup on and space buns from the premiere of a movie that I'm in, VHS Beyond, which is out today. You could go watch it right after watching this video if you want. It's on Shudder in the US and other regions. My eye makeup, which is still holding up so well, by the way, done by Kat Bardot, who actually did my hair and makeup in the movie. I wore this nuts dress from a company called Uche World. It's the weirdest dress I've ever owned. And when they sent it to me, I was like, what can I wear this for? They sent me like a whole bunch of their line and I was super appreciative. So I was like always looking for an event to wear this dress to. And I think the premiere was like the perfect place to do it because it's so alien looking. Like I feel like it really fits the vibe. A huge thank you to them for sending it over to me. Really cool, really creative brand making stuff nobody else is making. It's really cool. And over the last couple of weeks, the movie has screened at a couple of different festivals and media outlets have been given access to watch it. So there's been this like slow stream of reviews coming out, which has been very unexpected for me. A weird journey. I'm recording this video today specifically because I have not read the IGN review. For anyone who doesn't know, I used to work at IGN as a journalist. And I was hoping that they would review it, and they have, and I haven't read it yet. And I wanted to wait to read that one specifically on camera because it feels like such a crazy full circle moment, you know? Like to be in a position where the company that was originally my dream job is now reviewing other creative cool stuff that I've worked on. Like obviously they had to review God of War Ragnarok, which I worked on, and are now having to review a movie that I'm in is just very cool and crazy. And to be clear, I have no idea how this is gonna go. There are plenty of times where I don't align with them, so it could be super negative, and I'm sure we'll find that funny. But first I wanted to say, yeah, there's been a lot of like really incredible positivity that I really didn't expect. When I was talking to Rahul about this, Rahul Kohli, everybody, an actor, he said something like, I don't remember the exact phrase, but like, is it going to be weird when reviews come out and they mention your name? And I was like, why would any of them mention my name? It's such an ensemble. If you're not familiar with VHS, it's basically six different short films. They're all found footage horror, which means the idea is that someone is filming them. It's not like a regular movie setup, like Blair Witch. And so I am the lead of one of those shorts, but there are several of them. And so, yeah, I was like, why would anyone mention me? Like, I'd be very surprised if anyone mentions my name at all. That would be weird, unless I'm terrible. And I wasn't thinking about it when making it either. My whole goal and my single focus was on my director. I wasn't really thinking about delivering anything to anyone else. I wasn't really thinking about what is the world going to think. I've publicly done things that have not been good. That's the only way you get better. So I didn't really care about being terrible to the world. But I was just really focused on doing the best job that I possibly could for Kate. Kate Siegel was my director. It was her directorial debut. I knew it was important to her and that, you know, this is something she's putting a ton of time and effort into. It is a difficult job. And for those of you who haven't seen it or won't see it, the segment that I am part of, the short that I'm part of, really is mostly me. I actually, fun fact, didn't interact with a single other actor ever. I was never physically in the same space as another actor at any point. It was always just me. So if I had done a bad job, I really could have burned the whole thing to the ground. So I was really just focused on giving Kate what she wanted and helping as much as possible and trying to be collaborative. I did not want to be the actor that comes in and like makes things difficult for somebody, especially a first-time director. So I was never thinking about reviews or anybody else. And then they came out. Man, people have been really fucking kind to me. I would say 75% of the reviews I've read have mentioned me by name. I didn't expect to be mentioned at all, and I certainly didn't expect to be mentioned by so many people who don't know me, many of whom spelt my name wrong. There was an Elena, there's many Pierces spelt wrong. They don't know who the fuck I am. It's, to everyone who said nice things about my performance, thank you. I do feel like I had a very easy job in that the script really does a lot of the work, and Kate is a very experienced actress, so I could ask her any questions at any time, you know? She also, I think like the biggest help for me was just made me feel so comfortable. There are totally things that I would change and things that I've learned, but overall I think we made a really fun short, and I can't wait to see more from Kate. And yeah, the positivity has been so unbelievably unexpected. At this point, I think I'm rambling to put off reading the IGN review because I've made it important in my head. And it's not. It's just someone's opinion. But I sure hope it's positive. That would be really nice. So let me plug in my laptop. Let's do it. Okay. It already seems pretty positive. IGN VHS Beyond review, the most consistent and polished VHS to date. As the VHS franchise expands under Shudder's banner, the quality of its miniature found footage shockers continues to reach new heights. The seventh film in the horror anthology series keeps things fresh by connecting each of its segments with a science fiction theme, bringing spaceships and aliens, among other genre-appropriate threats, into the mix. More importantly, this is the most consistent and polished VHS installment to date. The energetic compilation starts with a bang that resounds through the pacing, sequencing, and momentum of the remaining chapters. There's room for debate over which is best, but unlike other years, there's no glaringly weak link. They said Stalk was their favorite segment of the bunch, which is like definitely very Resident Evil. It says it has a welcoming adrenaline rush and the feel of a cinematic video game. Dream Girl, the second segment, they said Virat Pal, which I love him. I'm a big fan of Virat. I think he's really cool. Just great vibes. I think he's very funny. I like him a lot. Pal's inclusion of traditional Bollywood choreography and cinematography elevates his segment above VHS's usual standards, almost like we've temporarily wandered away from the franchise. Before we're brought back to the fundamentals when body parts start flying around. I won't spoil anything. I love Dream Girl. I mean, they're all good. Genuinely, I think all of the shorts are good. Next, Justin Martinez's Live and Let Die. The thrill of free-falling is mixed with an alien attack sequence before the action crashes into an orange grove. Live and Let Die epitomizes hold-your-breath thrill-making with the way it blazes through the frantic action. VHS Beyond's strangest concoction is Christian and Justin Long's Fur Babies. They mostly call this one hilariously unhinged, which I am inclined to agree. Yeah, that I feel like Fur Babies does have the sense of humor. It is really funny. This is our time. Last on the agenda is Kate Siegel's directorial debut Stowaway, written by her husband, Mike Flanagan. Alana Pierce stars as Hallie Haley, which we don't know where this came from. It's just Haley, though there are a million takes where I said Hallie, and then Kate was like, say Haley, and so we decided that it was Haley because it's spelled Hallie. But people have somehow decided that it's Hallie Haley. We don't know where this came from. Anyway. A mother desperate to document proof of extraterrestrial activity in the Mojave Desert. They had to write an editor's note. Editor's note, Pierce was an IGN staff member from 2015 to 2018. She did not work with the author of this review during her time at the site. Yeah, to be clear, I do not know who Matt Donato is. I have no idea who this person is. I love that they have to do that, though. Can I make it like a life goal to make IGN have to write editor's notes? Editor's note, Pierce was an IGN staff member as many times as possible. It's the movie's most straightforward segment and wholly reliant on Pierce's performance. Siegel embraces a headier sci-fi angle that slowly ushers us out of VHS Beyond, staging a be careful what you wish for drama aboard a mysterious spacecraft. Flanagan's story ponders unknowns rather than thrusting bloodthirsty antagonists upon Hallie, while Siegel's direction applies delicate coats of dread atop a stimulating examination of life of other planets. Stowaway almost feels out of place next to VHS Beyond's other action-heavy segments, but its softer touch and more traditional take on sci-fi horror fits the closing act wonderfully. I will take wholly reliant on Pierce's performance as a compliment, I think, and it definitely is super different too. It's not as like action-packed or gory. The whole goal with Stowaway is quite different. It should leave you with dread afterwards when you realize what's happened. No spoilers. I'm going to edit out what I just said. No spoilers. But I will do a spoiler video at some point in the future. Actually, why don't we do it as a Q&A for this video? So any comments that you have about Stowaway, the making of it, anything, leave them in the comments below, and I will make a Q&A video where I answer them all. The verdict. Overall, this is the moment we've all been waiting. It seems positive. I don't know what the score is going to be, though. How many 7-movie franchises can brag about their quality trending upward in the later entries? VHS can, delivering its best entry to date with the sci-fi tinged VHS Beyond. Worst segment here would still be middle of the pack if it were plugged into any prior VHS, while the best is an all-timer. Stalk deserves the hype. Practical effect, dismemberments abound, digital animation brings gnarly creatures to the screen, and the vastness of science fiction horror is embraced through layers of existential dread. VHS Beyond is the most cohesive, best arranged, and most creatively complementary VHS yet. Hell yeah, dude. Here's hoping we get a bundle of found footage mayhem like this one every Halloween for the foreseeable future. And it got an 8. 8 out of 10 IGN, Alana Pierce certified. How do you feel about that, Banjo? It gave us an 8 out of 10! Isn't that amazing? VHS Beyond is an ironclad horror anthology packed with ambitious short-form storytelling, a ridiculous assortment of sci-fi monsters, and a head-splitting practical gore that lets its ravenous indie spirit shine. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad that they liked it. I'm so glad that lots of people have liked it. And then Banjo is here to give me kisses. Thank you for watching, everybody. I feel like I made this video more for me than for any of you. Sorry if it's weird. I don't know. I really don't ever want to take this makeup off. It's so cute. It's so cute.